Welcome to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about why a V6 truck works so good for me. This is my 2018 F-150 and I'm just hanging out here taking care of some business and just finished up this Joey Diaz podcast. It's a, comedian, pretty cool dude. Check it out. I'll link his podcast in the description, but it's pretty interesting. It says money will come fall in love with something. But I'll link that down below. But the reason I'm, in a V6 truck and the reason it works so good is just the balance of idling and driving and things of that nature. This is an F-150, not a 250. A 250 would be better because it's more capable, but you're looking at a big gas engine, 6.2 liters, maybe 7.3 liters, and you're probably not going to want to have an extended period of idling, just for the simple fact that it uses just too much gas. The range is, lower. A lot of people will say, oh, who cares about the gas? You don't buy these trucks for gas mileage and things like that. But, even if that is true, which is not true, I care how much money I'm spending in gas. But even if money were not an issue, you have less range. The more fuel you burn, you have less range. And on this truck, we have 553 miles to eat, and even more when we are actually driving the vehicle. This truck has a 36-gallon fuel tank. It has a 3.5 liter Ecoboost. The range is really, really high. You can go really far with just, a full tank of gas. We drove all the way to Toronto and back, and we didn't get gas. We're in Detroit. We drove to Toronto and back without getting gas one time until we got all the way back to the same gas station where we left. So, that's impossible with a gasoline truck. And then, the front end on the 150 isn't, capable of carrying a plow, and that's a big bummer. But every other aspect is more comfortable. Every other aspect of driving is more comfortable. The front end's not capable of carrying the plow, but the independent front suspension that is on the 150s cruise the highway way better than a solid front axle, at least on my XL 250 that I have. I don't know if the higher trim level 250s have more stabilizing shocks or anything in the front, but it wanders a little bit more. It's a little bit more fatigue driving on the road a long distance with a Super Duty. And, I've been thinking with this truck, it's a 3-year lease and we have one more year left on it, and I'm thinking maybe pulling the trigger on a Super Duty because I really would like to have the capability of being able to plow snow and haul anything. And this 150 can tow anything. It can tow up to 13,000 pounds. It's the max towing package, but you really need weight distribution above 5,000 pounds and all that, and it gets complicated. But rarely do I tow over 5,000 pounds, but I can't carry a plow and I can't carry a big salt spreader in this truck. And I've been thinking about springing for a Super Duty, but at the same time it's tough because the power of the V6 is there. The reliability seems to be there so far. We haven't had any issues with our turbocharged V6, but of course we're not keeping them into the high mileage. But it just works out real nice, and the truck does look respectable. I'll jump out real quick and show you guys how it looks on the outside. But yeah, on the outside the truck almost looks kind of Super Duty-ish. It's really aggressive looking with the towing mirrors, and it really almost kind of looks like a Super Duty anyway. But believe it or not, the 2-bar front grille looks really aggressive, just like the not really just like a Super Duty, but it looks really aggressive. I actually wanted to get the STX grille or Sport Edition grille, but I think the 2-bar Lariat grille is better. But just the idea of having a V6 in a truck, being able to idle. This is a 3.5, but even a 2.7, you're not worrying about your fuel usage, and you're just not burning as much gas. If I were to drive a gasoline heavy-duty truck like the way I drive this one, with all the idling and all the hanging out and doing business and going on a computer and charging up your computer while you type and work out emails and mail merges and things like that, it would be a significant amount of fuel. So that's why the V6 works. I don't know if I'm going to continue it or if I'm going to spring for a Super Duty. I would like a Power Stroke, but just, I know it's going to be a lot more fuel. But anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.